Good morning, everyone. My name is David Wicks. I'm Vice President at the Nasdaq OMX Group, and it is truly my great pleasure to welcome Zealand Pharma and the company's President and CEO, David Solomon. Let me also extend a warm welcome to all our distinguished guests to Nasdaq. And Steve, can we get a picture of Amelia and Johanna? They've come a far way, and I just want them to say hello to everybody out there. Look at how cute they are. Can you wave, guys? Amelia? Well, we are truly excited that you could all join us right here from the crossroads of the world in Times Square, New York, as we get set to ring today's opening bell. Now, David, there's a lot to celebrate. Let me start by congratulating you and everyone at Zealand Pharma on your recent IPO, which happened in November of 2010. Wasn't that long ago, when you successfully listed on the Nasdaq OMX Copenhagen exchange and raised approximately $70 million US. Congratulations. Zealand Pharma is a Denmark-based biopharmaceutical company with a mature and growing clinical pipeline of innovative peptide-based drugs for better treatment of a range of large and serious diseases. Now, peptide drugs are well established in the pharmaceutical marketplace, and Zealand Pharma's leading product candidate, Luxturna, is completing phase 3 development in collaboration with Sanofi, the world's fourth largest pharmaceutical company, as a novel treatment for patients with type 2 diabetes. The drug is expected to be filed for registration in Europe later this year and in the US next year. Now, when we look at Zealand Pharma, we see a company whose main strength and competitive edge reside in their unique expertise in peptide discovery and optimization, and in the development of novel peptide drugs with favorable therapeutic attributes. Applying this expertise, Zealand Pharma targets disease areas where existing treatments fail to adequately serve patient needs and where the market potential for improved treatments through the use of peptide drugs is high. All this has led the company to focus its pipeline on 3 therapeutic areas: diabetes and obesity, gastrointestinal diseases, and cardiovascular diseases. The company today holds a unique pipeline of 7 novel drug candidates in different stages of development. And David, you and I were talking, what's truly amazing about this is that all of these drugs have emerged from the company's own drug discovery. Today, Nasdaq OMX is proud to be a partner with Zealand Pharma, driving global growth, driving innovation that's so important. And this morning, we're so pleased to recognize all of you for your accomplishments and look forward to celebrating many more milestones in the years to come. Now, please join me in welcoming Zealand Pharma's President and CEO, David Solomon. David, please join me.
Thank you very much, David. Thank you very much for the kind welcome and comments. Good morning. As you know, I'm David Solomon, President and Chief Executive Officer of Zealand Pharma. We're very, very pleased to be here. It's a thrill, it's an honor to be here to open Nasdaq National Markets together with my Zealand colleagues. We're also thrilled to join the family of Nasdaq companies among the leading companies of the world, and so we feel that we are in really good company. As David mentioned at Zealand, we really focus on innovative peptide-based drugs, and I think our pipeline speaks for all the efforts of our employees and all their hard work to date. The successful IPO for Zealand has secured our future, and the company really looks forward with great confidence to broaden our discovery and development pipeline and to achieve hopefully optimal value and growth for our shareholders. We're delighted to complete our transaction, as David mentioned, in November of 2010. It was done under very difficult market circumstances. We did price in the range for our IPO, which was quite rare for European or US companies, and I think it really shows the confidence of our investors and our investor base. And we also thank David and Nasdaq OMX in Copenhagen for all their assistance. As a newly listed company, we are really committed to the achievements and the goals that we set forth in our IPO. And I think I can report to you to date, we really are on track in terms of expectations in our IPO. As David mentioned, our leading drug candidate, Luxturna, with Sanofi, a novel drug for type 2 diabetes patients, is completing clinical development. We've had, since our IPO, 3 successful phase 3s in addition to other phase 3 successful results as part of the GET-GO program. We're very pleased that our partner Sanofi is so vigorous in development of this drug and will register the drug for an approval in Europe in the latter half of this year and also in the second half of 2012 in the United States. We're also excited because the IPO affords us the opportunity to work on other elements in our pipeline, as David mentioned, and one of them, 2929, a novel drug for the treatment of diabetes and obesity, will approach the clinic here in the United States in the latter half of this year. I'd like to change gears now and really acknowledge some very important people and express my deep gratitude to my friends and colleagues on the management team. They've done a wonderful job running the company with me strategically and every day, and without their support, this would all not be possible. Also, of course, it's important to really acknowledge the hard work of all the people at Zealand Pharma, the employees. Without them, this would not be at all possible. So we're very grateful to them, to our board members, and to all employees, and I really thank them all enormously. In particular, I'd wish to extend a special thanks today to one of our really skilled technical scientists, Anna Nielsen, who joins us here today and has been with the company since its inception. Anna stands here as a key person behind Luxumia. She actually synthesized the very first Luxumia molecule and really paved the way for where we are today. And so, Anna, I'm grateful. And in fact, Anna embodies all of what we strive for to achieve in biotech in the context of healthcare. We really want to see our inventions and our hard work result in improved treatments for patients. So we welcome our new shareholders in Zealand Pharma, our existing shareholders for their continued support of the company, and we look forward to further developing our pipeline. Thanks again to Nasdaq OMX. We're delighted to be listed on this really great global exchange, and we look forward to working closely with you to achieve common goals. So thank you.
David, we're so proud to have Zealand part of the Nasdaq OMX family of companies. I know you're going to be back celebrating many more milestones, but to commemorate today's open, I'd like to present you with the opening bell crystal.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's great. Thank you.